So life on the water here in the Low Country is a must, and we have a special treat for those looking for the perfect staycation or just a day away from all of the hustle and bustle. It's time to set sail with Sister City Cruises. Welcome aboard. Joining us today, Captain Shelley. Thanks for having us aboard today. I'm so excited. And the fact that you're a female captain is, by the way, fabulous. Okay, we're going to talk about, first of all, some of the amazing experiences that you've seen aboard Sister City Cruises.
Oh wow, there's so many to talk about. There's a super sweet couple from Iowa that wanted to propose, like have a proposal cruise.
Yep.
And the moms were scheming and they were flying into town and hiding and popping out with mimosas and
that's awesome.
trying to set up the perfect shot under the bridge where he proposed. We had a 40th birthday party. We've also, let's see.
You were telling me about the dementia that at the early.
This was so touching.
Yeah.
There was a woman who had an aging mother with dementia, and like a huge part of their history together was boating. And so she contacted us to do a cruise, and she said that we could bring our son with us because like children help with the elderly and
Bring back memories and all of that.
yeah, it was really special.
Okay, so you're a husband and wife team.
Yes.
How did y'all come up with this concept?
Well, David was Captain Dave was the
Heart behind it, or you're the heart and he's the.
No, he had the vision. He had the
Vision,
whole
all
plan.
right.
He's been boating since like 1992 in these waters, but all of his life. And people kept asking us, oh wow, you cruised to Beaufort? We're scared to do it. Will you show us how to do it? Can we go with you? And he's like, this would be a great business.
And you're from Beaufort, right?
Yeah, I lived in Beaufort for about 5 years where
Okay.
I just fell in love with the water and kayaking, and I found out I was a horrible sailor. I tipped a bunch of boats. That's another story.
That's a whole nother story. But we're not tipping this boat.
No, that's great.
Okay, real quick before we end, talk about just being a captain and being a female. That's a big deal.
It was pretty incredible. So for my birthday a couple years ago, my husband registered me to get my captain's license. And I was really nervous, so I talked a girlfriend of mine into doing it with me. So she's also a captain, and we just sort of sat together in the front row. I think sometimes people are surprised, oh wow, you're a captain.
Yeah.
It definitely carries a little bit of swagger with it.
Swagger, I love that. You definitely have the swagger.
I'm a captain.
All right, Captain Dave, let's talk about what you offer here. Like, where are we going right now? We're going out into the harbor?
We go out in the harbor around Fort Pinckney or Pinckney Island, popular cruise, and then we take them down to Shem Creek.
Okay. And talk about, today we're enjoying brunch, correct? And so you kind of cater it to whatever group, so they can call you and say, we want brunch, we want lunch, we want whatever, right?
Correct, yes. We do have a brunch cruise Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
And sometimes they'll just want to be dropped off at one of the restaurants on Shem Creek and go to brunch, and we'll kind of cruise back without them.
Okay, so talk about kind of the experience and what makes you different from other charters.
Well, we've been doing it for a while, since 2013, and I think what separates us is that we customize the packages to whatever the customer wants. So if they want to go to the Barrier Islands, say like Capers, and they want to have lunch on the beach, we'll set that up, we'll cater it. And what else? We take people down to Beaufort overnight. We'll do Beaufort, Georgetown, and Hilton Head.
That's awesome. So you really offer a lot. I mean, you go down Ace Basin, talk about that. Like,
I think Ace Basin is one of the most beautiful places in the world. It's a national wildlife refuge, and the majority of the endangered and threatened species that live in this area, either migrate there or live there permanently. It's just a beautiful place. It's got these awesome sounds like the St. Helena Sound and the Port Royal Sound. St. Helena is more in the Ace Basin, but once you're there, it's just really, really spiritual. It's just so good for your body and soul just to see that open space that's never been built on. It's just a bunch of plantations where the owners got together and said, we're not going to allow any commercial development on this land. I think you got 350,000 acres. That's just pristine.
well, if you could say anything to the folks at home about why they should come and take a cruise with you and your beautiful wife, what would you say?
I think it's a unforgettable experience. Once in a lifetime experience. and we make lots of friends with people that we take out. We have many relationships, long-lasting relationships with the people that we take out.
Fun never ends, right?
Yeah, fun never ends.
I love it. For more information on Sister City Cruises, visit them online at sistercitycruises.com.